here, what looks like a football field is actually Bowman Gray Stadium. And back in 1949, NASCAR started racing on this track here. Bowman Gray is a quarter-mile asphalt track. And right now, today alone, it races NASCAR's grassroots modified series on it. You might remember several years ago, there was a show that was on the History Channel called Madhouse. And it showcased a lot of the modifieds that go here and the local celebrities that show up to race them. And probably social media, you saw a lot of fights and the heated action that goes on the track here. But inside this quarter mile is a football field, and it is currently used as a football field and a racing track. But since 1949, this track has been here. Of course, NASCAR left to go to much bigger circuits, but behind us you can see the original 1949 layout.
And like Mark said, you see the football field right in the center. And football games are still being played today on this exact field. And here's the field house. You see the scoreboard, Bowman Gray Stadium. Well, Mark, you taught me a little something new today. I never had ever heard of this track here before.
Yeah, Bowman Gray is kind of a hidden jewel here. NASCAR originated down in the South, a lot of it here in North Carolina. Winston-Salem's the home of Winston, which you probably see the other video that is going to be in the channel lineup here where we just witnessed the Winston Cup Museum. But this one here being part of it, this one's actually almost to scale of what's currently on the NASCAR Cup circuit is their expedition race out at the Coliseum in California. So you can take this scale here and kind of compare that, and also think about that stadium as compared to this one. You probably see some of the typical racing out there as you would here if they put them on the track here today.
You know, wouldn't it be amazing to see something like the Busch Clash being held in a stadium just like this right here in North Carolina? It'd be so close for us. We'd love to come to an event like this.
Yeah, this would definitely be some old school racing feel that you could see the beat 'em up, bang 'em up style, and you know, just bring out some tempers and maybe get to see a little more action outside of the cars.
On any given Saturday night, the stands at Bowman Gray Stadium will be packed with children, families, parents, and grandparents. For many area families, a picnic at the stadium and then watching the racing action is a Saturday night tradition. After the night's racing draws to a close, the pit area is open to the public, and smiling children wait in line to get autographs from their favorite drivers. A large part of the family appeal comes from the budget-friendly ticket prices at Bowman Gray Stadium. Bowman Gray Stadium is NASCAR's very first weekly track, a famed quarter mile where the sound of roaring engines and cheering fans has been heard since 1949. Racing at Bowman Gray Stadium was started by Bill France Sr. and Alvin Hawkins, two men who were founding fathers of NASCAR. It's the track where Richard Petty won his 100th race. It's the track where young Richard Childress fell in love with racing and then later taking the wheel himself. It's the track where Junior Johnson, Glenn Wood, David Pearson, Richie Evans, and Jerry Cook competed. It's the track that has been part of such racing dynasties as the Pettys, the Allisons, and the Earnhardts. It's the track with drivers whose fathers and grandfathers used to race at Bowman Gray, where the fans come to see the racing action just like their great-grandparents did so long ago. Today, a new generation of legends races at Bowman Gray. This season, future Hall of Famers may be taking the checkered flag. Giants of racing whetting their appetites at the longest-running weekly track in all of NASCAR. We hope you enjoyed this video of Bowman Gray Stadium in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you hadn't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. Also, ring that notification bell. That way you can keep up with all the latest and greatest adventures from the VA Fun Seekers. Until next time, we thank you so much for watching, and God bless.